And here we are again. Another week is over. Thank the Lord. Yeah, I know I said 8 o'clock, and look who's here looking for attention. Meow. She's been in the living room sleeping in her heart-shaped pillow for a while. Now she wants attention. Well, hey there, pal. Hey, pal. It's a work. Yes, I know you're down there, Magic. Would you stop doing that, please? Hey, Will, what's going on, man? Hi, Ivalani. How you doing, hon? I found my new favorite saying from you. What in the name of ass are you doing? What in the, I say, what in the name of ass you doing there, boy? That boy's so dumb, I think a Mexican border pays rent. My Friday is over, and that's what I'm happy about. Oh, yeah, whatever. Sure, Cody announced retirement. Of course he did. People are stupid. You're stupid. You're so stupid. This one was sleeping in her heart-shaped pillow in the living room since I got home from work, which was around 5:30. Now I go live and she wants attention. Michelle's napping in the bedroom right now. Stay focused. I said 3/4, not 5/8. Stay focused. She's in there chilling with Scarlett right now, so I get the attention whore. See, if you keep flopping on the floor, I cannot pet you. I can't help you out. Let's bring this up here. Not too bad. Yes. She's eyeballing me. And now she's sauntering out of the room. How was your Friday going, Ivalani? How's everyone's Friday going? Anyone got plans for the weekend? Tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time, Panda Bear will be joining me here on the channel. We'll have ourselves a little jabber session, a little chat. So, yeah, I'm early tonight. It was kind of quiet here. Like I said, Michelle's taking a nap right now. The cats are doing okay. So I just figured, why wait till 8 o'clock? Why not come on now and see who's out there? Wants to come out and hang and chill and do all that stuff. This chair is squeaking. Pretty good. I plan on getting into some mischief this weekend. We'll see how that goes. I miss Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough week for her. I think the woman got 2 hours sleep last night. So that's why I'm insisting she sleep now. So here's how my day started. I had a chiropractic appointment this morning and got a nice adjustment. And oh, you found a small place for now? Well, at least you found a place. That's good. Um, so when I got to where I work, there's a grocery store right down the road from it. Stopped in there, grabbed some breakfast. I go through the self checkout and I put in the item, I hit the number of items, blah, 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 I hit the buttons. Then it comes to the button for cash back. I thought I hit cancel. And I check out, I grab my receipt, I walk out the building, I get into my car, I turn the car on. I just put the car in drive and I hear a woman yelling, "Sir, sir, sir." I'm like, what is it? Put the car in park, put the window down. "Oh, you forgot your money." And I just looked at her like, "Huh? Did I win a prize or something?" "Yeah, you did cashback, right?" I'm like, "I didn't mean to." She's like, "Oh, well, it looks like you did." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you for running out and getting it to me." She's like, "Sure, have a good day. You too." I'm like, "Oh, you freaking idiot." Yeah. But it was the first day this week that we had both I had both my coworkers in my department with me, so I didn't have to do any covering, and I could get plenty of my stuff done in plenty of time, but not having to do someone else's. So, yeah. Glad she was honest too. Yeah. And besides that would be money we would take out tomorrow anyway for Michelle's PT appointment. So save myself a trip to the bank. Yeah. So that's how the day started here. Michelle and I both got haircuts this week. I got mine buzzed a couple days ago, and she actually went to the salon today and got it cut even shorter than she had it before. So it looks pretty good. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? Mm. So I do have to try to get some recording done this weekend. Thought you was looking today. Thank you. Sometimes Michelle takes care of it for me. I mean, it's pretty easy with my hair. There's not much up here anyway, so just buzz all around, and that's that. But went to the place. It's across the street from where I work, and this woman was like tailor made to be a hairstylist, beautician, whatever you want to call it. I mean, she just had the attitude, she had the look, she had the voice. Almost sounded like like a Betty Boop type sound. The way she was talking, I think her name was Terry. And buzz. I'm in the chair, in and out of the chair in like 10 minutes. Not much going on up here anyway. So, as Gallagher once said, prune a dead tree. So, what's the point? Um, you miss out a lot of love and have a head that looks like this. Well, you figure it out. If the hair fell out of your dog, would you want to pet him? So, anyway, but yeah, she was a sweetheart and took care of me, no problem at all. That didn't sound good. And did that all on my lunch break at work. My dad looked at my tire and the hub and bearing is moving, and I ordered a part and they gave me the wrong part. So I returned it and had to figure out my next move. Ugh, that sucks. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Mm. Makes it sound like it's going to fall off so I can't take it down to town. Yeah, better off not to chance it. Any big plans for the weekend? Well, we have I have Panda Bear coming on the channel tomorrow. That's at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So definitely looking forward to that. We've been planning this out for about 2 weeks, I think. And she's just kind of relaunched her YouTube channel. It's called I've Got You Covered is what it's called. And so yeah. Oh, your sister was nice to pick you up for bingo. It's bingo night. That's nice. Is there anybody at the bingo parlor that you go to, Rachel, that is like so into it? Like into it too much? They really go overboard with everything? Yeah, if you can check it out, that'd be great. Yeah, that's tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Hey, what's going on? Carnival Reacts, aka Chaos. How you doing today, bud? Yeah, they'll hopefully get fixed eventually. So I do have to get recording done. We have a PT appointment. I think it's at 2:30. And originally the stream I'm going to do with Panda Bear was going to be earlier. Then I forgot that we had the appointment, which has been happening a lot with my head lately, forgetting shit. And so then we rescheduled it to be at 4. And again, 4 o'clock my time. She's in Louisiana, so it's an hour behind. And yeah, just other recordings I need to get done or want to get done. I also have to redo the end credit video that I put in the end of all my content to recognize the people who donate. Just watching movies while hearing the rain outside. Okay, what movies you watching? I was so happy the other night. Airplane, is on Prime right now, so we watched that. Watched that while we had Chinese food as a little tribute to Michelle's uncle. Last night we made a pasta sauce and had that with some thin spaghetti. That was also in his honor and her mother's honor too. It was the first meal I can remember having with her family was a big pasta dinner. We're all pretty chill, but when B11 is called, there's a woman who will about B11, BB11. She hasn't been there in 2 weeks though. Damn. Classic movie. Found footage horror movies. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Doug, what's going on? Good to see you. Hello from Kansas. Saw a Celtic Woman in Denver the other night. It was their last show of the 20th anniversary tour. They were in 78 cities across the U.S. Wow. Badass. I'm guessing the concert was amazing. And when you do found footage chaos, I mean, you talking Blair Witch Project, you talking Wreck, Quarantine, stuff like that. Because I'm biased. I don't like found footage movies. I just don't. However, it's Korean. Okay. Saw the YouTube stream glitched a little there. Don't know what that was about. I'll be using StreamYard tomorrow. So amazing doesn't even come close. Good way to put it, Doug. I'm glad you got to check them out. The subtitles, that's the only part that throws me off. I actually saw someone from Bingo and Walmart the next day, but I didn't get to say hi. Oh. In other words, they're not actually movies from Hollywood. They're short films that people make on YouTube. Oh, okay. All right. So fan-made films. That's fine. Foreign films, yeah. A Korean movie that came out some time ago. I still haven't had a chance to watch it. Is Train to Busan. I've heard it's really good. It's a zombie apocalypse on a train in Korea. Heard good things about it. Just haven't had time to sit down and watch it. Tomorrow's June 1st. Can you believe that? Yep, Train to Busan. Yep. Yeah, Will, did you see that? I would imagine you did. I love zombie movies. Yeah. Your niece loves that movie. I'm thinking about getting a job where I can work from home. That way I can earn extra money. Go for it. That's definitely something you can look into. I don't know what to pick. Well, find something first, then worry about picking it later, I guess. I watched the Paranormal Activity series with a bunch of my friends the other day. I've actually met like a friend group that is autistic like me, so I fit in quite nicely. Oh, okay. That's good. Watch those movies, then go to the YouTube channel CinemaSins and watch their reviews of those films. They're hilarious. Looked at somebody today, looks okay. That's good. Even if we don't like the movie that we're watching, we just find ways to make fun of it, which makes it even more exciting. That's how you do it. Wasn't for Night of the Living Dead, there would be no Walking Dead today. That's true. That's true. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Hello there. How's it going, Ricky? Saw you posted some videos from the Saxon and Uriah Heep show. Glad that was a good time. It was amazing. Went to a record shop also, and I finally have Ace of Spades. Nice. Yeah, I got Ace of Spades. I never had Ace of Spades on vinyl before until I went down the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last October. I snagged it there. Why not? You know, I grabbed that and Ride the Lightning on vinyl. You saw something interesting last night? Yeah, it's Friday. What does it mean? It means you're wasting your time looking at me. What's going on, Sean? How you doing, kid? How's Laura doing? How's everything going there? Yes, granted, I was drunk, but I swear I saw a dark red circle flying across the sky briefly. So I don't know. Dark red circle flying across the sky briefly. Was somebody playing frisbee over your head? I mean, you said you were drunk, so yeah. I ain't judging. Y'all still going to hell. Is that chicken? Can't let that go. So anybody get found guilty of anything this week? She said, same thing. Why do I want to waste time with you and not take her out to dinner? Yeah, exactly, dude. Come on. Get your priorities going. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Could be possibly. Maybe I just need Jesus. There you go. Chamber of Commerce. One of the friends of my autistic group are very in tune with music and stuff like that. So we listened to like the whole Beethoven album that Trans-Siberian Orchestra did, so he could hear it. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I'm working for the Ku Klux Klan. Such a great story. Just as good as the story Gabriel tells about doing Magic Mike. All right. George Keys, how you doing, man? How's your leg doing? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Got to do some recording tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Panda Bear will be joining me here on the stream. So we're going to have a nice jabber session here. But what you don't know is I am taking her out to dinner. I'm taking her to the kitchen so she can cook me dinner. Wow. How are the kitties? Doing good. Michelle's napping right now, and Scarlett's right by her side. Magic was sleeping since I got home from work at 5:30, and then minute I went live, she came sauntering in here looking for attention. So, well, not take away from my angelness right now. I'm debating on donating Sunday or sending a care package. In my defense, it's been a while. Well, we always appreciate everything you do, hon. Yeah, he's also into history and stuff like that, and some of the other mysterious things that I like, as well as like paranormal stuff. So we kind of clicked with that friendship there. Very cool. That's good. It's always nice to have somebody that you can, share your same views and not get punched in the face. Yeah. But seriously, I am taking her out 30 minutes. She's getting dressed. Nice. Where are you guys going? What's on the menu? And don't say Burger King. Although she might have a craving for it. So if she does, then by all means, go nuts. Get that woman a triple Whopper with cheese. Burger King fries are such a disappointment. They just, they're never really that good. McDonald's fries, for me, tops. Wendy's are good, and then Burger King is like way down there. But I love Whoppers. Speaking of Panda, there she is. Jeez. She will be joining me right here on this channel tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time. So please stop on in for a little jabber session with myself and Captain Panda. Who knows what we're going to talk about? We could get into any topic of conversation. I know there's several things I want to cruise her with. So it should be a lot of fun. Play me and my nephew have Burger King for dinner. Nice. Hi, Lady Cat. How you doing, girl? Should I be scared? No, you'll be fine. Going to Olive Garden. There you go. Chat on those breadsticks. I'll have to ask him about it, but maybe he'll be interested in doing a podcast with me. It's some of the same stuff. I think, why not? You got Panda Express teriyaki chicken. I had grilled cheese for supper. I'm not even going to tell you what I had for dinner. You don't want to know. Just taking it day by day, still limping, but trying to get through work at least. They're trying to be understanding. Well, I'm glad they're being understanding. Jeez. Still so sorry that happened. I'm eating my favorite currently, Taco Bell. Taco Hell. Whoa, bud, easy on the voice there. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll do a different voice. Giggity. All right. So you're a panda bear, huh? How about give me an old bear hug from behind? Oh, yeah. Ow. All right. What did you have for dinner? I'm dying to, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not telling you what I had. It was not good. Let me just say that. I'm having grilled chicken legs, beans and greens, and mac and cheese. Oh, damn. Yeah, not better. Oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of voice you want me to do here? God damn. I'm talking to a woman named Panda, for God's sake. What do you expect me to do? Hey, Lois, I'm talking to a panda. I've been flipping my brother off earlier. Just randomly. Hey, how you doing? In text. Okay. Oh, Panda, do you have your model kit picked out that you're going to be doing tomorrow too? By the way, I did mention this. Captain Panda's channel, I've got you covered. Back and full force. Brand new video just debuted yesterday. I do recommend you go to her channel and check it out. Let me get the Addy for y'all here. Actually, I have it saved. Un momento, por favor. There you go. That's the that's Panda's YouTube channel there. Roy has not been streaming lately, but I think we see why, because he just dropped a new video yesterday. Hey, that's me. Ready to fiddle with. Ready to violin with. I'm in the middle of writing a scene play. There's some disturbing death scenes. Nice. I just want to pop in and say hi. I'm going to go listen to some more music and relax my brain. All good, Carnival. Great seeing you, my friend. I'll try to find some cool stuff to send you for reaction ideas that won't be blocked. Oh yeah, Panda, thank you very much for putting a post out on your YouTube community there. I like Freddy's frozen custard, not so much for the fries, but the patty melt is great. They actually have a grill. Oh, okay. And we know the difference between the violin and the fiddle. Actually, I have looked into this. I think it's the I hate to say it. I think it's a size thing. Plus, fiddle is more fun to say than violin. You know, you can fiddle fuck around instead of violin and fuck around. That just doesn't sound right. Always ready to promote fellow artists and creators. Thank you very much. Many thanks. Many thanks. Actually, no difference, just how they were played. Okay. No, though, like I said, there's been no live streams lately. He hasn't done any TikTok streams that I've seen, nothing on YouTube. But again, he was busy putting together that video that he just dropped yesterday for Freddy's rap session there. And he's probably going to do another one with Jason doing a rebuttal, because that was hinted at the end of the video. That'd be my guess. If it gets blocked, I'll find a way to send it to you. I always find a way. I always find a way. Hello, Amanda. I want to play a game. I would guess probably Roy's going to do a live stream sometime this weekend. Mwahaha. Have you seen the video? Yes, I did. Yep. Saw it, shared it, liked it, did all that stuff. Thank you, Evalani. Some days are better than others. I'll give you that. Give me that, I should say. All depends how the voice is doing. I love it. Yeah, it was a great video. She's ready. We're out. We are also meeting some friends there for drinks. We don't drink, but we are meeting them to hang out and talk. Well, that's great, man. I hope you guys have a great night. Say hi to Laura for me. Hope everything's going well down there. So you be safe, my friend. Good seeing you. Keep an eye for notifications. Yeah. Yep. I would just think, Roy's been so busy. It was the holiday last weekend. The kids were probably home. The kids might be home from school now. I don't know their schedule. So he's got that to worry about and making the videos. Difference between a violin and a fiddle is the type of music you're playing. If it's classical, it's a violin. If it's traditional, it's a fiddle. That's according to Tara McNeil. There you go. Facts. The more you know. You saw a woman at the store that looked like Selena Gomez. Well, you live in Florida, so I don't think that's a big surprise. Just saying. Just saying here. I tend to be good at accents, but not on purpose. ADHD and musical brain causes me to mimic it if I listen long enough. Yeah, same here. Yeah. I used to be really good at like calling up dialects and accents when I was younger. Now I really got to think about it and concentrate. And, it's better if you hear it ahead of time. Try to do like a Scottish accent. Depends where you are in Scotland, of course. Could be from Edinburgh. Could be from Glasgow. Glasgow's a little bit more dried out there. Like a Billy Connolly or something like that there. I don't understand it. I don't understand what they're doing there. Of course, you'd be doing something here from England. You could be doing some kind of dialect like this here. A little bit posh. Possibly RP. Maybe even heightened RP. Let's go down there to London. You want to do something like this there? You want to talk like that? Come on, what? Shut it, you chart. I have often apologized saying, I'm not making fun of your accent. I swear, I just can't help it. I'm right there with you. Yep. Maybe I could sleep with one. Go for it. Do Liam Neeson's famous line, I will fight. Oh, I'll do the, hold on. I'll do the Kermit the Frog. I don't have any money. What I do have is a very particular set of skills that make me a nightmare. If you don't let the girl go, I will hunt you down. I will find you and kill you. Yay! How about King Charles? Charles the douche? I don't know. Because Liam's like, his Irish accent it's very subtle. Oh my God, my stomach. Am I making you sick? I'm sorry. There's a great channel called Anglophenia, and there's a video on there of a woman doing all different kinds of English, Scottish, and Welsh and Irish accents. Not possible. I don't know. No, I don't really remember what King Charles sounds like. I have a friend that can do an impression that is 100% indistinguishable from Jeremy Irons in The Lion King. Oh my God. I mean, Jeremy Irons, man, he's just smooth as glass with that performance. Just growing up, I was so fascinated by, I mean, a big influence on me for being a performer was a guy named Rich Little. If you don't know who that is, old people like me know who that is. He was one of the best impressionists going at that time, and I'd see his specials on TV as a kid. I'm like, somebody can just maneuver their voice and sound like somebody else? How can you do that? And then I tried doing it and came to be that I could start doing that. So Jeremy Irons in anything, full stop. Oh, him and Die Hard with a Vengeance there. Oof, fantastic. It's one of the first things that came to mind when you say Jeremy Irons. For me, that's just the way I am. But yeah, the Anglophenia channel has a woman doing all those dialects. Watch the videos of just has Fred Armisen. Fred Armisen does stand-up comedy and talks a lot about doing accents and dialects from all around the country. Gabriel Byrne made Man in the Iron Mask worth watching. Oh, I knew there was a movie like that, and I couldn't remember the name of it. Thank you. I think we needed President Nixon. There's even a transgender woman that looks like Selena Gomez. Cool. Now that I'm moving the chair back and forth, it's not squeaking anymore. Man in the Iron Mask, I heard that was good. Now I have completely different thing in my head. Oh, because he's back. He's the man behind the mask. My best friend's mom is related to Nixon. As a matter of fact, the mom's brother is named Richard Nixon. Wow. Might have to check it out after stream. There you go. Second or third cousin, something like that, twice removed. Father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. What's that make us? Absolutely nothing. This is not going to be another 6-hour stream. No, it's not. No, it's not going to be that. No. Damn. I did that one time and everyone wants me to do another 6-hour stream. Why? Jeez. I'm not that cool. Okay. I'm good for a little while, but I'm not like, ask my wife. She can't stand with me for being in the same room for like an hour. If we're lucky, we'll get him to a Sunday. Between streaming tonight, the stream we're going to do tomorrow with Panda, who knows how long that's going to go. I don't think I'll be doing one on Sunday. Oh my goodness, Castle Crossface, what's been going on? How you been? Haven't seen you in so long. Hola to you. Things got crazy. It was great. 6 hours left and chair dancing. I did a reaction to a song called I Am My Own Grandpa. I will never get that half hour of my life back. I was thinking about, I want to send you, Panda, some cover ideas because the world of metal is fraught with cover songs. And I was thinking of one today, but I know you won't like it. Always chair dancing. Ugh. It gives me time to save up more money. Don't be doing that. I just want to think smashing a Selena Gomez look-alike. Down, boy, down, relax. Oh, took a new job and it's crazy busy living life. Well, I'm glad to hear you got a new job. Good to see you. And thank you for stopping in. I see names come up in the chat and, people can stop in for a while and they They hang out, and we have a good time hanging out here. And then they go away for a while. I'm always thinking about them. I always wonder, I hope they're doing good. I hope they're okay. So now I want to see Myers chair dancing. Is that bad? Yeah, it ain't going to be no Michael Myers dancing here. Sorry. Maybe it's Michael Myers from, Austin Powers. I could do that, but that's about it. Yeah, baby. Oh, behave. It is my opinion that making a song metal makes it exponentially better. Prime example, metal covers of Hellfire. There you go. Because I was listening to a song today. It's from Twisted Sister called Captain Howdy. And then because I'm doing a review of the album the song is on called Stay Hungry, came out in 1984, turns 40 years old this year. So it'll be episode 6 of my Metal 40 Plus series. And then another death metal band called Broken Hope did a cover of that song. So that's okay. Us ladies will take that too. My dear, you flatter me. Hey, Midnight Flyer is here. How you doing, bud? Yes, Broken Hope did a monster version. I got to speak with the guitar player and one of the writers there on a podcast once. He's also a horror author, so I got to hang with him. Great guy. Debbie Ryan lookalike as well. Hell yeah. My crazy side slowly starts to creep out. Careful who your crazy is showing. Pyramid Daddy chair dancing does research. What is it with Pyramid Head? What is it about that, Rhonda? Is it the angles? Is it the tight, hard angles? Your thing is Pyramid Head. Lady Ariana, her thing is Michael Myers. Oh, you got to see Broken Hope with Sinister and Cannibal Corpse? Hell yeah. Never got to see Sinister. I saw Broken Hope. It was at a very small club. I couldn't even tell you who else was on the show. They were the headliners that night, but it was a lot of other local bands. Everything. Cool. Getting by here, thank you. It's actually been chilly in London. No summer yet. Thankfully, I can't do heat. We've been chilly here the past few nights, too. As Scarlet Rose. Oh, that's right. Scarlet Rose does adore Pyramid Head. Speaking of Scarlet Rose, we had a new friend stop in from the Netherlands the other night. Yo, what's up, White Wolf? Nope, didn't miss much. It's quite large is my guess, but I'm just an innocent girl. Wait, what's large? I mean, if you've been talking to my wife, yeah, but I mean, we're not going to get into that. My head, what do you think we're talking about? Jesus. Anywho, anywhere, any what, anyhow, anytime, any place, anywhere. Yeah, probably sleeping in case Roy does go live. Yep. Why should I pretend I don't belong to you? Seth MacFarlane song now stuck in my head. Anytime you need a friend. It's been quite warm and humid here. You're okay? Yeah, you said it was like 80 something, I think, down there the other day. Yeah, Castle, our friend Horrormaster, was in there earlier. Went to see Saxon and Uriah Heep recently down in Texas. And I mean, there's like no bands coming around near me. It is so freaking upsetting. Yeah, Seth's got some pipes on him. He's an amazing singer. His first album is so good. I listen to it all the time. Does a duet with Norah Jones on there. Saxon would be great to see. Yep. I saw Uriah Heep open for Priest back in 2020, 21, I think it was. Yeah, we're all trying to get by and stay. Well, my sanity left years ago, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get it back. Getting close to those 90 temps. Mm-hmm. I've been watching some of What Culture Wrestling's Retro Ups and Downs, the review show. The one I'm watching is WCW's Halloween Havoc 1998. Oh, okay. For a little bit more unbiased opinion about those shows, I definitely recommend my boy James' channel, We Are Pro Wrestling. So check out his stuff. He does reviews as well. A little bit more straightforward and with his delivery and going over the reviews of those shows. Sanity. My therapist is not optimistic we're going to find that anytime soon. Ain't that the truth? So, and believe me, my therapist is now in therapy because of me. Even though, honestly, I just like that pay-per-view because Hogan had such a bad botch with the flash paper trying to light the Ultimate Warrior on fire. It is so stupid that I can't help it. You ain't kidding. I've been down that road with the flash paper before. You're not supposed to throw it. You know, you're supposed to have a little ball in your hand, light it, and let it fly because it's lighter than air. If you throw it, it's going to all over the place. That's exactly what happens to Hogan. And how many times did Hogan throw fire? Come on. Best fireball I ever saw was Eddie Gilbert trying to throw it at the Great Muta, and Muta pulls a job guy in the way. Man, it looked like that fire burned that guy all over his body, but it was just shot so well. Do you remember the No-No song? Oh, God. Off the top right now, no, I don't remember the No-No song. I mean, he also had a hard time getting the flash paper to light in the first place. Yeah, never use a disposable lighter. They never work for you. Chelsea Green is as hot as a fireball. She is hot. She is very hot, yes. Real talk, though. Therapists should be in therapy, too. They need to take care of themselves if they're going to help us. I mean, they hear some ish. They have to have a time to process. Yes, exactly. Every doctor you go to has to go to a doctor to get better. You go to a physical therapist or an osteopath or something like that, or a chiropractor, they have to go to the same type of person to work on them and get them better to help you. Some stuff they get to hear must be incredibly tough. Circle of life, yes. And very hard for them to be objective and try to look at it from, try to keep themselves separated from the person. I know a therapist that has a therapist. You can't help others if you don't help yourself, right? It's the thing about going to therapists is you want to make sure you have a connection with them and they genuinely care about you and trying to help you, but they can't help you so much that they get too attached. Chelsea Green's good looking, but I personally prefer Maria Canales myself. Mm-hmm. Self-care, people. Learn it. Use it. Damn it. However you deem self-care. I mean, for me, just getting my haircut this week was self-care. So something I really needed and felt good getting that done. It could be whatever you need it to be for yourself. Self-care for me last night was picking up one of these bad boys and jamming on Twitch last night. Something I have not done in over 2 weeks. What's up, boss? Self-care is something Darby Allin needs to learn. Oh, yeah. If you know, you know, and I know. That boy got problems. He got hit by a bus. Who does that? And don't hire a stunt double to go to therapy for you. I don't know. I just felt like bringing up a stunt doubles because of that dumb scene in Spaceballs. You've captured the stunt doubles. Talking of haircuts, I need a shave. I know it's bad when I look in the mirror and I see Sasquatch looking back at me. It can be as simple as stopping to grab a coffee and actually sit for a minute, drink instead of rushing off again. Yeah. Just taking some time to yourself, whether it's just sitting in a quiet room, just breathing and just being at peace, be present, or jamming out to music, watching a fun TV show or a fun movie, getting a haircut, getting a massage, getting something else, whatever it is. You have to pay attention to how they talk to you and the ones they use. That means they're not for you. If they're saying things that aren't okay, that means they're not for you. He got hit by 2 buses, once outside of wrestling, another time by Jack Perry. Yeah, that's true. And then he lights Jack Perry on fire. Guy I feel the worst for in that show was Adam Copeland, doing that damn jump off the top of the cage and breaking his leg. You know Beth was not happy. Or what did he piss off? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Darby needs to just go away for a while. He wanted to go climb Mount Everest. He was all set to do it. Then he gets hit by a bus, breaks his leg or something, and he can't do it. Hit by a bus, has a broken foot. Got hit by a bus on pay-per-view, getting hung upside down with a harness with Martha Hart on a something, by the way. Oh, on a pay-per-view, by the way. And getting super kicked by thumbtack shoes. Yeah, the thumbtack shoes. Really? Focus. Focus. That's the intention. There you go. Yeah, this is all wrestling shit. So yeah, this kid needs to take a break. I'm just hoping Willow gets signed by WWE. I'm starting to wonder if he just enjoys it. Well, yeah. He is a bit of a masochist. That match was the Elite versus Team AEW, and Darby was Team AEW, and that match was so stupid in the way it ended. Push Job Endeavor, Halloween, Christmas Day, Independence Day. We're pushing Halloween. The older I've gotten, I enjoy Halloween more than any other holiday. We're going to job Christmas Day because it still is a special time, and endeavoring Independence Day because it's in the middle of summer and it's hot. Yes, it's 4 days before my birthday, but still, it's still hot. Halloween is usually comfortable. Christmas Day is cold. It's Clint Eastwood's birthday today, at least. Oh, geez, what is he, 120? I've been making plans to meet your best friend this summer. That's good. 93? Wow. Third week in July. 94? Just looked it up. I legit thought of the movie when you said that we need to work on our communication. Independence Day, yes. Oops. That's what I call a close encounter. Clint Eastwood still going. Wow, he must feel lucky. Punk. Hello, boys. I'm back. I will say, Bill Pullman as frickin' the president of that movie, that speech he does before they go up in the air for the big battle, damn, that still gives me goosebumps near the end. My friend, she has a rare condition. For some reason, her hair, some of them are white. It's called getting older. I watched Brock versus Angle SummerSlam 03. In my opinion, over the Mania match for two things. Brock didn't die, and Brock was a heel. A rickety old biplane is what saved the world from an alien invasion. That was the most metal thing I had seen up to that point. Yeah, that movie's great. I'm not going to talk about the sequel, but yeah. Yes, that speech iconic. Absolutely. I wonder how many takes that took him to do too. Oh, guess what, Scott? We have new kitties, 6 to be exact. Oh, nice. Are you keeping them all? Actually, knew some people in the UK who actually thought Independence Day, the movie, was why Americans celebrated. I'm still back on Spaceballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. I got the same combination of my luggage. No, you're very close. You just missed the 4 or 5. Well, 2 for sure. So when I get my own place, 1 for me and 1 for my son. There you go. That's very nice. Very nice. This segment usually pops in my head frequently. Taker throws Austin into a glass window, then Taker, being in the ambulance driver, saying, "What up, boys? What's the hurry?" 98 Godzilla. Yeah, still salty about that movie 26 years later. Yeah. I'm sorry. Independence Day is way better than that Godzilla movie. Sorry, not sorry. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it came in the chat or no. Boss said, "My shits are better than that Godzilla movie." Ain't that the truth? Definitely more exciting. Better outcome, too. Armageddon, Deep Impact, the late 90s had some good disaster movies. A lot of things are way better than Godzilla 98. Yeah. I've looked it up. That speech was written in 5 minutes and it was done in one take. Wow. My mother was obsessed with Volcano. Okay. I think with that speech, it's when we will not go quietly into the night. When he starts with that line, that's where the timbre changes and he kind of gets a little bit more behind it, and that you really start to feel the crescendo of what he's about to say. We're going to live. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Just boom, 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 hits those beats. Dante's Peak. Well done too, whoever played the president. It's the Jurassic Park movie that's not a GP movie. JP movie, excuse me. We give her so much hell for it, lovingly, of course. Well, that gives us something to look up and possibly discuss here. Disaster movies. They said it was inspired by the big pre-battle speech from Henry V. Oh, okay. I only watched it once. It was enough for me personally. All right, here we go. These are quote unquote disaster movies from the 90s. Everest is great. Number 1, Twister, 1996. My friend Ashley Burton, Awkward Ashley, she just dropped a video doing a review of that. I knew I liked you. Toho Company Limited, still hate that movie. I'm working on listening to an audiobook. It's Bag of Bones by Stephen King. Love Twister. Let's see. The Day After Tomorrow, 10/3/2012. Those are the only disaster movies I know of off the top of my head. Then we have Armageddon, which was mentioned there. Why, thank you. Volcano, Deep Impact. Outbreak. Y'all remember? Hey, look who's here. Latheus is here. Our friend from the Netherlands stopping in again. Good to see you. Yeah, you remember Outbreak? Dustin Hoffman, Cuba Gooding Jr. That's a real good one. What's his name? Kevin Spacey. That's the real like sick monkey movie. I liked Poseidon, the original 70s version, and the Kurt Russell version. Yes, good memory. Thank you. First I've heard of Outbreak. It's really good. I did enjoy that one. Excellent movie. Then there's Daylight. No, he wasn't the bad guy in the movie. He was a good guy. The bad guy is actually Donald Sutherland. We have Hard Rain. It's got let's see, Hard Rain. When did that one come out? 1998. Kevin Spacey in American Beauty was my favorite by him by far. Did you ever see The Ref? It's a Christmas movie, really, but he was really good in that. Yeah, Hard Rain is oh jeez, I'm looking right at them and the names escape me. Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater, Minnie Driver, Ed Asner. Titanic, Apollo 13. Sorry, Titanic. The story is good, but man, the acting is horrible. Day After Tomorrow was pretty good. Best scene was the Ian Holmes and the scientist in that Arctic toasting the end. You remember the movie The Rev? Yes, Dennis Leary. Yeah. Apollo 13. We will not go quietly into the nights from the Dylan Thomas, Welsh poet from the 50s and 60s. Yeah, do not go gentle to that good night, which I know from the movie Back to School when Rodney Dangerfield does it at the end of the movie. Titanic is too long. It's 2 movies. The second half's better than the first. And there's no reason he couldn't fit on that damn boat, that damn piece of wood. Dante's Peak. Freaking love Dennis Leary too. I remember Dennis Leary's No Cure for Cancer special. That was so big in the 90s. You want to talk stand-up comedy? I'm your guy here. I love stand-up comedy. End of Days, Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Now, some people give this movie shit. I enjoyed it. Escape from LA. Yeah, it wasn't as good as Escape from New York, but it was still good nonetheless. I loved it. I've been saying that too. She just didn't want him on there. Exactly. Yep. That's selfish bitch. My mom loved Dante's Peak. That was a good movie. Volcano was a good movie. Armageddon was a good movie. Deep Impact was a good movie. Yep. Escape from LA is underrated, in my opinion. Does anyone remember the film Duel? Awesome film. Spielberg's first. No, I don't remember that one. Apparently, according to a Wikipedia page, so take it with a grain of salt, Air Force One is a disaster movie. Why? I have no idea. Okay. Because that's another Jack Ryan movie that Harrison Ford is Jack Ryan, even though the first Jack Ryan in a movie was Alex what's his nuts, Alec Baldwin, in Hunt for Red October. And that was a great movie. And yes, I know it's nothing like the book. Okay, I don't need to be told that again. Get off my plane. Another iconic movie speech from Remember the Titans. Oh man, I love that movie. There's so much about that movie that's is iconic in and of itself. When they go to Gettysburg, and when Bertier's in the hospital at the end. Spoiler alert. What kind of power you got? Hunt for Red October is rated PG. Yes, it is. Tim Curry's in that. Instantly makes it good. Another disaster movie. Tidal Wave, No Escape. Executive Decision. Showdown, Little Tokyo. Sorry, but when it comes to Brandon Lee, Independence Day. Oh God, no. Oh no. It's that movie. Yeah. 90s flop, didn't make any money, starring Kevin Costner. Unpopular opinion, the Braveheart speech is overrated. Yeah, I think it's just got overdone for me. You got it, White Wolf. Waterworld, yes. Love Showdown in Little Tokyo. Dolphin fucking Lundgren. Turbulence and Turbulence 2 Fear of Flying are considered disaster movies. Never heard of either one of them. Let's see. Crimson Tide. There you go. Backdraft. Any movie that's a flop is a disaster. Backdraft. White Squall. It's with Jeff Bridges. I don't remember that one. Tremors is listed as a disaster movie. Apollo 13. Arachnophobia. Deep Rising. Event Horizon. Without Warning. I don't know what that is. Anything with the Baldwin brothers, yeah. The Haunting. Mars Attacks is listed as a disaster movie. The Postman. Speaking of Kevin Costner. Fearless. Flirting with Disaster. I'm not talking about the Molly Hatchet song. Let's see. Firestorm. Congo. Oh, Train Spotting. Yeah, that's a young Ewan McGregor in that movie. Mars Attacks, yeah. Ack! Can't do Backdraft. Dad, a career firefighter. 47 years. Oh, God bless him. Yeah, I can understand that. I will not bring that up. Species or Species, depending on where you come from. Deep Blue Sea. Mimic. Titanic. Bats. Who saw Bats? I think I saw that in the theaters. Yep, understandable. Don't forget Invasion of the Body Snatchers from the 70s, a disaster movie. Alive. You want to see another movie about cannibalism that isn't called Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Although you might need to use subtitles for the Scottish accents. Even I struggle at times. In the Mouth of Madness. By Dawn's Early Light, Jurassic Park is listed as a disaster film, as is Speed 2 Cruise Control. Yeah, so that's just a quick listing of several disaster movies of the 90s. Uma Fan had me watching a movie before about killer eating donuts. Nice. Where are you getting your list from? Because I have an entirely different list. It was just a random Google search. Speed 2, one of the worst movies ever. That and Under Siege 2. I liked the first one, but the second one was ridiculous. It wasn't horrible. I've cried during only 3 movies: Ladder 49, Schindler's List, and The Outsiders. I was thinking about The Outsiders the other day. Stay gold, Pony Boy. The Lost World is a disaster movie. It has a T-Rex loose in the city. Yes, Under Siege 2 with Steven Seagal. It's the same damn movie on a train. A buddy of mine saw the trailer for that movie, and when the trailer was over, he said, "That was a joke, right?" Another good one, Outsiders. Yep. Ralph Macchio, C. Tommy Howell, Matt Dillon, Patrick Swayze, Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise. Who's Cherry? Diane Lane, I think it is. And Leif Garrett. Leif Garrett is in that movie. Plays one of the Socias. Oh, my niece just read The Outsiders, I'm finding out. Wow. Oh, and Mama G, thank you very much for the sympathy card. We got it today. Thank you, thank you. Why do I remember that name? Garrett. Can picture his face. He was a singer in the 70s, like a pop singer, and like Leif Cassidy, Leif Garrett. They were guys like that. And then he went into obscurity, did that movie, and they did a whole behind the music special on him for some reason, where he had a buddy who was was like a drug addict like he was, and they had a car accident. He was in a wheelchair, blah, blah, blah. La Bamba qualifies as a disaster movie for me. Yes, great movie. I love La Bamba. I saw a movie, I think it was Machete, where Steven Seagal was the bad guy. I think you're right. We bought Machete a while ago. We still haven't watched it. Yes, that's why I remember the singing. Yep. And by the way, I just realized I said Leif Cassidy. Leif Cassidy was a wrestler. It was Al Snow as one of his personas. Sean Cassidy and Leif Garrett was what I was thinking of. Because that's where they got the name, Leif Cassidy. See, the wrestling mind's infected me, so it's hard to disseminate that from regular life sometimes. Something about Armageddon. Why couldn't they just get astronauts to go and plant the bombs instead of training oil drill workers to be astronauts? There's a lot about that movie that doesn't make sense. Speaking of Schindler's List, they're coming out with Anthony Hopkins based off of the life of Sir Nicholas Winton, referred to the Schindler of England, save over 600 children. Oh, okay. I can never believe you anymore. Yes, I know. Too many chair shots. I mean, what? Thankfully, all the stuff I did to myself in the wrestling business has no side effects. Thankfully, all the damage I did to myself in the wrestling business has no side effects. The Imitation Game is always worth a watch. What is The Imitation Game? I don't know that one. Thank you, Ivalani. Anyone else into historical based off of true story movies? My fave is Monuments Men. I don't know that one. Mm-hmm. Such a great song. Deep fake, yeah. Hey, Nola Darkness, man, what's up? Like someone read the first script that created another script and sold it to another company to make. Yeah. Like how Predator was originally thought of to be Rocky 5. It's supposed to be Rocky against an alien. This is I think this has been debunked, but that was the story in Hollywood for years. There was a script floating around where Rocky would fight an alien, and that eventually became the premise for the Predator movie. The core was pretty dumb too. Imitation Game is based on the true story of breaking the Germans' secret message in World War II. Oh, okay. Armageddon and Deep Impact. Nola's here. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing okay. Is it Taco Bell time for you and the kids right now? That's what Ivalani's having. They did it with El Dorado and Rio Bravo. Didn't work then either. Rio Bravo is better. I love Taco Bell. I have never had Taco Bell in my life. The wife loves it. I won't touch it. When we lived in New York, a common practice for us would be to go to this one section of town. Taco Bell was one side of the street. KFC was the other side. So I get the KFC. She get the Taco Bell. Gordita Crunch. That's a wrestling move in Mexico, by the way. Is that the one where the Earth's inner core stops spinning and if you guys go down in a drill to detonate nukes to get the core spinning again to save the Earth? What? Where is Neil deGrasse Tyson when we need him? Worst songs to have stuck in my head. That's it. There you go. Not today. We just ate Waffle House. My nieces and nephews are in town. Kids are having a birthday party tomorrow. We have a 28-foot water slide with extended slip and slide. It's huge. Damn, man. Well, hope you guys have a great time. Waffle House. First time I got to eat Waffle House was went to Ohio in October. It's good food down there. I felt like such a pig too. I'm sitting with three lovely ladies, and I got like, the mega breakfast there with the pancakes, the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, the toast, the home fries, everything. Well, look who's here. Lady Ariana is here. Ahoy. Good to see you, darling. I hope you're just up for a little bit and you're going to go back to bed soon. Fun fact, the Waffle House Index is a real thing. Smothered, covered, and chunked. We're not going to talk about what we did last night. Anyway, hug it, chug it, football. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, there's Rhonda saying hi. Yep. A Waffle House on England is somewhere that people just don't stop talking. We call that waffling. Oh, okay. Is that like wassailing? It's wassailing. I know it's wassailing. I just woke up. I figured it's what? Okay, it's 8:39 here, which means it's what? 2:39 where you are. Now you're just thinking of the truffle shuffle from Goonies. 2:39. Okay. Who the hell would make that scene from Under Siege? Yep. Disaster services actually rate how bad a natural disaster was based on how soon the Waffle House closed and how soon they open again. You didn't wake up till 12? Damn. You still have daylight there. Yes, well, Hawaii's going to have that. I had an alarm for 2 a.m., but waking up was hard. I have that problem too, but it goes away eventually. I don't know if they still exist, but we used to go to a restaurant, La Fonda, a Mexican chain with great food. I never heard of La Fonda. Subcategories for how soon the full staff and menu comes back. It's like when you're on an airplane and there's turbulence, you always watch the flight attendants. If they sell it, you're in trouble. If they don't, you're fine. Yes, Ivalani's in Hawaii. Haven't slept yet. Oh my, Rhonda, you're gonna die. Rhonda, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Side note, when I first arrived here, I honestly thought Hawaii looked like a third world country. The perfect storm. There you go. Hawaii is a long way from me, long way from everywhere, huh? Fun fact. It's hurricane season here. I don't go anywhere until Jim Cantori comes to town. That man doesn't even get out of bed till less than a category 4. That's true. My first ever call I had on Skype was with a girl from Hawaii many years ago. And my brain just defaults back to Spaceballs. 3, 2, 1. Have a nice day. Thank you. So he shows up. It's time to go, Hoss. You're happy anytime somebody puts Debbie Ryan's face on something, Will. Don't lie. Where's midnight? Midnight is, at the end of the day. 0 dark 30. And now I have Midnight Rider from the Allman Brothers in my head. Yes, he's in London. Oh, that just adds extra to next donations. Captain Panda, look at Captain Panda dropping the numbers game. 12 viewers, only 6 likes. Just saying. Yeah, is what it is. You can't force people to like stuff they don't like. You could probably count Deep Blue Sea as a disaster movie. Yes, that was in the listing too. My brain's going non sequitur today because I went from Spaceballs to The Mask. Hold on, sugar. Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight. Smoking. I think Hawaii wins, to be honest. The math ain't mathin' here. Can you do your gazentas? Don't forget your gazentas. Uh-oh. Someone did something. Someone did something. Thank you, Lady Ariana. Dekuye. Yaturebia Lublu. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. My brain ain't working yet. You just got up. I don't blame you. But thank you again. Thank you again. Not unless you add the pineapple pizza. Just messing around. We won't go down that hole tonight. Let's not. Let's not. It's not even worth it. If you like it, fine. If you don't, who cares? Gazintas, yes. Not Gesundheit. Not Gesundheit, which is a German virgin, but no, Gazintas. Mine never works. I lost custody of the brain cell a long time ago. That's right, Panda. Don't you and a friend share a cell? Didn't I hear that on your morning show? I love pineapple pizza. All right, we'll leave it at that. There you go. Thoughts on the Renegade, WCW wrestler? Oh, man, why did they do that to him? Why? Just for what reason was that? Just to throw it in Warrior's face? Is that Hogan just trying to get his rocks off? Like, oh, look what I can do here. Yeah. My bestie, me, and her sister, and the custody agreement is all screwed up. Lawyer better be lawyering on that stuff. Come on. There's got to be time to negotiate. Doom from the word go. Yep. The Mask honestly just shows Jim Carrey's comedic talents because it was absolutely amazing, both with the stand-up and the prop comedy. What happened? I remember Renegade. Renegade in WCW. He was basically an Ultimate Warrior ripoff. That's all he was. and he had a short run there. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. I believe he took himself out at some point. It was a Dungeon of Doom for the word go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm surprised I'm not getting hit a whole lot of, make me choose and, push job endeavors, thrash or trash, F, Mary, kill, stuff like that. Jim Carrey deserved an Oscar for The Truman Show. You actually enjoyed Jim Carrey's Riddler? I did too. The last good Batman movie in my book. No, I didn't see any of the more recent ones. I have no interest. Batman Returns is still my favorite. Yo, Junebug, how you doing, man? Good to see you. What's going on out there in the Midwest? Thoughts on Ric Flair during his time? One of the greatest. One of the best talkers, one of the best workers. Man was the last traveling NWA World Champion of note. Went all around the world. Speaking of that stuff, look who shows up. Hey, Mike. I mean, Ric Flair, for his time, was untouchable. Rick needs to go the fuck home. Nowadays, he is embarrassing himself constantly, and he needs to just stop. It's warm, and I'm having a nice warm dinner. Good for you. Boss put out a good thread today. That's right. Boss did put out a video today. The most recent went back the dark psychology of the older DC graphic novels, acquired taste. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't kept up in a long time, but yeah, he was one of my favorites. I mean, yeah, I'll watch old school Ric Flair matches to this day. Him and Dusty, him and Harley Race, him and Saruda in Japan. All those guys. I like the earlier Batmans. The only one of the Batman Begins trilogy I liked was The Dark Knight. I'm tired of them remaking Batman all the time. I'm curious if other people are going to make a response to that video. I think Mike's going to plan on doing it, boss. I want to do a little thing where I name a wrestler and you say your thoughts. Sounds like a fun thing. Do it. Fire away. Bang, bang. Flair needs to go home and get some rest. Yes, he does. If there was a true retirement home for wrestlers, Ric Flair needs to have an executive suite. He's not doing himself or his daughter or his family any favors. Figured I'd start with a favorite of mine, the Animal Batista. Never was big on Batista. Pushed to the moon, overrated in my book. Wasn't a good talker. He could hang with some of the bigger names when it was necessary, but overall, I just don't think Batista was anything spectacular. Watch or skip, Hog Wild 1998 or Western 2000. What is Western? I don't remember what that was. The Langoliers. God, that sounds familiar. That's a horror movie, isn't it? Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon, incorrectly referred to as Ultimate Dragon in WCW. But Ultimo Dragon was a trendsetter. He started Dragon Gate, Torimon. It was an innovator with that the hybrid style of Mexican luchador and Japanese wrestling. So Ultimo Dragon is top tier. The remakes are getting ridiculous. Although the new series Gotham Knights is good, prequel series with young Bruce. Misha Collins plays Harvey Dent. RVD's consummate entertainer. Overrated as a worker. He was never a good worker. He's not a good talker. But his charisma, his character was an incredible draw that drew people in. He could hang in the ring with guys that could do his style. Lance Storm, Jerry Lynn, classics with Jerry Lynn. Jericho and people of that nature. But as far as a worker, RVD was never that great. But it's not necessarily that important. It's more important to be a draw, which he was. I see without seeing. To me, darkness is as clear as daylight. What am I? You're as blind as a bat. The airplane flies into another dimension. Big Van Vader, one of the best big men in the business. Scary, intimidating, and carried it well. He was a draw once again, legend in Japan, and he hurt people too. He damaged a lot of people, but it ain't freaking ballet. So always a fan of Vader. Jesse Ventura. Jesse again, never a great worker, but hell of a talker. Look how good of a talker he was. What he wound up being. He was a superstar Billy Graham knockoff, just like Hogan was, just like a lot of other guys were. But yeah. WrestleMania 2000. Oh, of those two, WrestleMania 2000. I'm not going to lie. Damn, didn't make you look damn real too. Kane, not outside the ring, inside the ring. Kane, great big man in the business. Had to eat a lot of shit to get to that spot as being Kane with Isaac Yankem and Fake Diesel and the Christmas Creature and everything else he was. But once he settled into that character and he was rocketed with Undertaker, put in there with Austin, The Rock, Triple H, DX, great in-ring worker, became a great great talent, Hall of Famer, definitely. Outside the ring, Glenn's a freaking sellout, but yeah. I just want to use a big word there. Here's a riddle for you. As of Obama's administration, Air Force One had taken off 461 times, but only had 460. How's that possible? I saw this. We talked about this. I forget the answer, but we did talk about this. Those are words I don't hear often. I'm blushing like a tomato or tomato from Americans. Ricky Morton, best babyface. Outside Ricky Steamboat, Ricky Morton, best babyface ever in the business. Anything Stephen King, I'm there. Eddie Guerrero, one of the best. Great talker, great entertainer, great worker, endearing to the audience, but also you could hate him so easily, and a huge loss to the business. Bruce Hart. That wasn't a pile of garbage. That was my son, Bruce. That says it all right there. No, I've heard Bruce was good at coming up with ideas. Just the problems were the ideas were always about him. And he wanted to get himself over. He was 200 pounds of nothing. He was 5 foot nothing. He had a look to him, kind of, but he just didn't stand out like Brett. He didn't have Owen's ability. So yeah. Moana 2 is coming out. I saw that I got to check that. There's a trailer for that. Goldberg, once again, used properly, smashed over. He was a draw. Never a great worker. Didn't have to be. In that case, it didn't matter how good of a worker he was. He just had to go out and smash mouth. And so they did him right. The first time he came to WWE, he had the wrong mentality, and it was a different time in that locker room. So Becky is not going to AEW. She's rumored to resign with WWE. Yeah, she's taking time off. She just had a child several years ago. Her husband's home recovering from knee surgery. She needs to be with her family. So good for her. She's earned it. All right, here goes. Push Job Endeavor. Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dune Love. I'm pushing the hell out of Cactus Jack. I've always loved the Cactus Jack character. I emulated some of that when I was in the business. I jobbed Mankind because I did enjoy that character too. Mankind was the better, more sympathetic character. Dude Love, I love Dude Love, but of the three, we have to endeavor somebody, and I'm going with that. And another Beetlejuice is coming out in September. Pat Patterson, brilliant mind, one of the best finish men in the business. He was Vince's right-hand man for decades. Him and Ray Stevens, phenomenal tag team out in California in the 60s and 70s. They broke ground with their tag team ability. So, and Patterson against Sergeant Slaughter is still one of the best hardcore brawl, street fights, alley fights you'll ever see. I haven't even seen the original yet. I know that's crazy. Richard Nixon, AF1 is only AF1 as long as the current president's on board. Nixon was president the last time he took Air Force One, but resigned, and Ford was sworn in while Nixon was in the air. That was it. Thank you. She suffered 102-degree fever and streptomania against Rhea, for God's sakes. Exactly. Barry Windham. Barry Windham. In the 80s, it was hard to find a better babyface, especially in the Jim Crockett promotions. You know, he was 6'7", thin, blonde babyface. Matches he had with Flair in 87, 88 were phenomenal. Even 86, I should say. That guy was, you know, destined to be a great worker, and he still was. Turned him heel, and he had this whole new dimension as a member of the Horsemen. So definitely a big fan of Win. You go with that, but you never know unless you ask, right? Exactly. Pat Patterson is a creep. No, he's not. Michael Keaton, he was great in Pacific Heights. Yes. I love Michael Keaton. And cute, so that helps. My favorite Batman. He's my favorite Batman. Push Job Endeavor. Mankind, Bray Wyatt, Terry Funk. You bastard. Whoa. Of those three, pushing Bray, jobbing Terry, endeavoring Mankind. Yokozuna. Yoko was, you know, a great character and fell into it well. Let's face it, the landscape of WWE at the time was not great. But he stepped into that role well, had a huge push. First Samoan to hold the WWF Championship, from the same lineage as The Rock and Roman Reigns and all that stuff. So, yeah, nothing but love for Yoko. The only true Batman, right? Dang at midnight, I bow before thee. Shane Helms, Hurricane Helms. I never got to meet Shane, but I know several people that have. Hell of a nice guy, total Southern gentleman. And as he's shown, great mind for the business, as he's been a producer for WWE for how long now? Jeez. WWE did Yoko so dirty it forced him to be Japanese when he was Samoan. Well, I mean, they booked him from being from Japan, but Yokozuna is a Japanese title, but there are many Samoan sumo wrestlers, I should say, that are Samoan. So that is part of it. So it's not necessarily did him dirty. Speaking of people being badass while ill, another metal moment, literally. David Draymond singing Sound of Silence with the flu on Conan and killing it. Rosie and Umaga, 3-minute warning. Interesting pairing. You saw what they were going for. It didn't work. Then Rosie got put with Helms. That worked. And Umaga came to be one of the best Samoan heels ever. So, and big loss for the business. I was up in the mountains near Calgary when Nixon resigned and came down to find someone named Ford was now president. Damn. Damn, Chair, Midnight Flyer and Eva Lonnie having a good conversation here. I'm liking this. Well, still at the time, it seemed a little bit racist, you know. Well, I can understand where you're getting at with that. Mr. Kennedy, I'm a tough guy. I'm a bad motherfucker. Kennedy, you know, he got pushed way too soon, and he got pushed too fast, too hard, too soon, and he should have been given more time to cook in OVW before they brought him up. It just seemed like it happened so damn fast with him. John Uber, Brody Lee. Yeah, that's a big loss right there too. What he could have done. He could have probably been another breakout star in AEW. He could have been a big name there. Kennedy! I don't know, I'm just being dumb. This is the place to be dumb, okay? It's okay. We encourage dumbness here. Arn Anderson, one of the most underrated workers of all time. Great talker, incredible worker, could step in the ring with anybody. Anybody can. Does anybody say anything bad besides Sid about Arn Anderson? In that case, Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. I mean, what more could be said? Missed the hell out of him. That should be your slogan. We encourage dumbness here. Kurt Angle, one of the best. One of the best. Took to it like water. Adapted. It's not easy to adapt from a martial arts or amateur wrestling into being a pro wrestler. But Kurt Angle was a prodigy, I should say, and just took to it so fast he got it. and turned out to be one of the best. I need a coffee. Where is Susie? I miss Susie. I hope she's doing okay. Matter of fact, her and her husband just had an anniversary. No idea who Arn Anderson is. No offense to the guy. Blue World Order, explain. Brilliant, fun parody. ECW knew what to do with that stuff because it was all Raven, just entertaining himself when he would put Stevie and the Blue Meanie out there and their different characters and gimmicks, put them in the Kiss makeup, make it the Fabulous Ones. And then it was just the culmination of all that. Like, okay, Stevie, you're going to be Kevin Nash. Meanie, you're going to be Scott Hall. Nova, you're not doing anything. You're going to be Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And we're just going to make something out of it. And we're going to sell merchandise, and they can't sue us because it's a parody. Synard had an intense scissoring moment that they bled. Yes, not scissoring like some people might be thinking. It was an actual pair of scissors, folks. It's 2 o'clock a.m. and we're going strong. Yeah. Well, and Lady Ariana is at 3 o'clock and she needs coffee. Yeah, wait, then it means at 3 a.m. here. Whoops. Letius, are you high again? Yo, Seasick is here. What's up, man? Blue World Order sounds like a blue band group tour. Oh, if only it was. ICP. Funny story. I was actually supposed to be an ICP member, if you will, at a Ring of Honor show. My first time going to Ring of Honor, I was told, bring some makeup and bring a hoodie because the ICP had just gone to Ring of Honor. This is, the summer of 2002 when Ring of Honor just started. And the ring crew, guy who ran Ring Crew, H.C. Loke, Matt Knowles, a friend of mine, he told me, hey, come on down, dude, and you can help set up and all that stuff. Can't pay you and do all that stuff, but you can at least help out. Who knows? You might get a spot. Bring some makeup, though. Maybe we can use you like that. Cool. Brought the makeup, never used it, was never used as an ICP member. But ICP worked every major promotion at one point or another. I also felt like Angle was underutilized despite his accomplishments. Okay. I can neither confirm nor deny that. The Sandman, yow! Horrible worker. Couldn't wrestle a freaking lick, but charismatic. He was a draw, and that's what he based his whole career on. So for that time, I mean, one of the greatest entrances in the history of pro wrestling. Can you explain scissoring? Wait, in ICP, what would that would have been interesting. Cool. Scissoring, scissoring. It's just, you put scissors on paper and you just do that. And then sometimes, friends, sometimes friends of certain persuasions, they take their scissors and they just kind of do that to them, and they just kind of keep doing that for a while. Sometimes fun stuff happens. Let's see. Oh, now you say, by the way, just kidding about explanation. Now you're talking about true night owls. I'm a vampire. The sun comes up. I'm hissing. Midnight, you owe me that horror bar tour in London. That's true. Juggalos can be very fun. Luna Vachon, one of the best female workers. She could talk. She had personality. She had a character. She could wrestle. Came from a great lineage. Yeah. Kevin Owens versus Bloodline going into SummerSlam is now happening. Can you draw a picture? Just can't wake up. Scissoring is when a man and a woman meet. No. Okay, I'm done. Give it up, Scott. It's still on. Don't worry. You owe me Night Out in Prague. There you go. So Midnight's flirting with Eva Lani. Now he's flirting with Lady Ariana. Midnight, you are my hero. Would someone say, I wonder if two women scissoring sounds like armpits being rubbed together? Vengeance 2003. Not sure if you remember or not. I don't. That a bad bit in Jamie Noble and Billy Gunn's stipulation involving sleeping with Tori Wilson. You got food poisoning? Jesus, man. Nikita Koloff, Russian Sickle. Say no more. Yes, Panda's a vampire too. We have a lot of vampires here. Yes. It didn't last night. What? Make noises with your armpits? Kevin Owens in 5 words or less. Canadian badass hard worker. Now I'm being dumb. Flirting is tough for me. Apparently, I've learned recently that the person I was flirting with was just being nice. That happens. Lady Cat's a vampire too, yes. Oh shit, I'm going back in my shell. We're not here to judge. We don't yuck anybody's yum. Chris Benoit, the wrestler. Chris Benoit, the wrestler, will still go down in that paradigm as one of the best. In-ring workers. We know Chris couldn't cut a promo to save his life. But still, he had it. I think my inner vampire doesn't work. Roy been spoiling me with too much sleep lately. That's true. We were talking about that earlier. You know, Roy's been not been doing streams. I figured he was working on that video that dropped yesterday. He probably had the kids, you know, doing stuff with them. So up all night to bed by sunrise. All these vampires, you're talking to a werewolf. It's okay. Great Muta, legend, influence a lot of wrestlers now. Him and Sting was revolutionary at the time. You don't understand. Okay. Sting and the Great Muta meeting in WCW in the late 80s was magic. I was just messing around with you. Yes, love to love no matter what or who it is. There you go. I have serious game when it doesn't mean anything. If I find out you're serious, I'm bumbling, stuttering mess. The sunrise by 4 a.m. here now, so I got extra blackout curtains. Jericho should have hung it up years ago. In the first couple of years of AEW, he was essential to that company. Now it's embarrassing. But does that discount everything he did in the past? Absolutely not. He learned from The Undertaker about reinventing yourself. He can still go at his age and how he looks. He can still go. Still can entertain, and he can be a good resource for the younger kids in the locker room. But now Chris needs to go home. They didn't really say anything for 3 years, so I've gotten mixed messages. 18 people, 9 likes, bad math. I've been single for so long now, I think I'm dating myself. Midnight, I always tell my brother, light bad, dark good. All embarrassing wrestling. Yeah, all AEW, all embarrassing wrestling, all empty wrestling. Hey, now, don't turn this into a flirt relationship kind of talk. I'm kind of going through a breakup, actually. Not official yet, but kind of soon. I'm sorry to hear that, Latias. What are your thoughts on New Jack? Oof, New Jack. Damn. Infamous for what he did. You know, as much as you can respect what he did to himself, he damaged himself so much. And, you know, he just had the wrong mentality for the business. I mean, when he started out, he was doing like outlaw mud show type stuff in Georgia, working for Sammy Kent. And then he hooked up with Mustafa. Cornette booked them, got them their first like big break. And then they went to ECW, chicanery going on there to get him there. And then that was it, you know, and he just fumbled around whatever promotion would pay him. I come on too strong when flirting. That happens. But I don't want to be the one to break it up. And Lataeus, you know, we're here to talk about stuff that makes people feel comfortable. If you don't want to talk about that stuff, you don't have to. So we were talking about the bad math earlier. Apparently they have not learned. That's true. Panda was doing that stuff earlier. Yes. Those words are wise. So I guess TNA is on good terms with WWE. I'd say so. I don't even believe I can flirt. You never know. New Jack's theme was cool. Not when you watch the Paramount or Peacock now, when they put over that shitty stuff. Sting! Sting is another guy who, you know, amazed at how old he was, still going at the level he was going in AEW. The man was, you know, immortal. Was he always great? No. Bottom line, no. When he started out, he was horrible. Power Team 5,000, whatever the crew was from California with Rick Bassman, Warrior, and the other 2 guys. Then the Blade Runners, garbage. But then once he got away from that and hooked up with Eddie Gilbert, Rick Steiner was in the UWF. Things started to develop. Then he got the big break with Flair and was off to races. So Sting is still a legend, though. There's a barroom brawl in Vengeance 03, and there were so many people in there, including Funaki and, of all people, Doink. Of course you can't, Rachel. Everyone has different ways of that. Some subtle, but there are people who like that too. I definitely can't, Rachel, so I decided, F it, just say first thing that comes to mind. So I'll drop it. What is flirt? Oh, I thought you said can't flirt. My bad. Can't flirt. My bad. Yeah, I can't. Just be yourself always. If it's meant to be, it's be. The MPA Invitations Barroom Brawl. Yes. What wrestler do you think should be in the Hall of Fame, but will never because Hall of Fame member? Owen Hart. Very simple. Owen Hart should be in the Hall of Fame, but his family will not allow it. Do you blame them? No. I mean, when it comes to flirting, I'm still a flirt to this very day. No, really? Yeah, I am. And my wife is a flirt too. I mean, we still flirt with each other, but we also flirt with everyone around us. And I always try to see where the line is with someone. You know, if I'm going to make a line at somebody and they like it, I might keep going. I might go over the line a little bit, but I need to know where that line is. So if it goes into a territory they're not comfortable with, I will back down. I will back up and say, "Oh, sorry, went a little too far on that." So never doubt Doink, the estranged bastard child of Pennywise. Scott Hall, great worker, good talker. So sad to see how it went down. He worked so hard to get himself back into sobriety and was working with DDP and DDP yoga. And then whatever happened to him there in the pandemic, and that just took him out. I'm a dorky guy, but that's just how I roll. Ladies from an ordinary queue. There you go. Ladies form an orderly queue. Thank you. I don't know the difference between being nice and flirting. Honest question, the fuck is with these wrestling names? Like, do you really choose that on purpose? Sometimes you do. Sometimes you get labeled with these names. Big Sexy Kevin Nash. For a big guy, Kevin was a better worker than a lot of them. Great talker, charismatic, but known for being lazy. Never met the guy. I know people have. They say he was pretty cool. So, I mean, I'm still a fan of Kevin to this day. I feel bad for him losing his son. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Who needs lines? No rules policy is the most fun. Damn right. Shane Douglas. I met Shane. Shane's a hell of a nice guy. Great worker. Good talker. He took himself too seriously. You know, as Jim Cornette said, I think he'd be happy if he could wrestle himself and referee the match. And that kind of does sum up Shane at that time. I think he's lightened up a lot in his later years. Hugging Selena Gomez's body. Dorky guys are, tall, lanky, and dorky. But honestly, my relationships, I'm good. Negotiations can be made. Sid, who has half the brain that you do. Sid was another kind of like Warrior. You know, he looked good. They could put him in the ring with people that would make him look good. Shawn Michaels, look at that match. Never great talker. You know, he needed a mouthpiece. And in WCW had Teddy Long. In WWE, he had Harvey. You know, so when he went babyface, he just couldn't talk. And had a presence and a charisma. And he talked about, you know, you can spout all kind of verbiage you want to get attention, but if you can just stand in the middle of the ring with thousands of people looking and just turn your head, and just that small movement invokes some kind of reaction, that's more power over the audience than saying something. And he worked at that. So I've never gone up to a woman in a bar or anything. Much too shy for this. Thank goodness for the interwebs. I've never done that myself. I've never used a line or, you know, oh my God, you know, did it hurt? What, when you fell from heaven? That whole thing. I've never done that. So I know Shane isn't a fan of Scott Hall or Lex Luger. I know him and Hall made up years later. I don't know about him and Luger. List of wrestlers. Okay. I'm only 5'11", if that's tall enough. So am I. I can honestly say no one has ever flirted with me first. I don't get looked at, so I get awkward when people talk to me. When they talk, I'm like, "Are you lost?" Only 5'11", he says. Panda, are you part of the vertically challenged population? Yeah, I'm 5'11" on a good day. Mostly I'm 5'10". No, but I broke a nail crawling out of hell. Hot. 5'11", perfect. I love hairy guys. Well, hello there. How you doing, baby? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? I scraped my knees crawling out of hell. There you go. Thoughts on Chavo Guerrero? Chavo Guerrero or Chavo Guerrero Jr.? There are two different ones. Yeah, Lady Cat is only 5 feet tall. Our daughter Lindsay is only like 5'1". Daniel Pruder, fuck him. Hey, baby, are you tired? You should be. You've been running through my mind all day. Given that I'm 6'3", so you're short to me, exactly. Rachel's 5'1". So this is the last time you heard anything from the FBI. I actually work in a building with the FBI, so I see those guys all the time. I'm perfectly average size. Thank you for 1.55. That's my wife is. My wife is 5'5". Oh shit, I love it. I literally just okay. Well, hello there. Do you need to be kept warm at night, sweetheart? Because I can take care of that for you. I know what you meant, White Wolf. Have you not met me before? Hello. I haven't heard anything about the FBI in a while. I got to meet Nunzio, Little Guido, James, great guy. Got to meet him twice, actually. Had him on 2 different shows. Great guy. Eddie's nephew. Chavo Guerrero Jr., he's got a big success going on in Hollywood. He was he was working on Glow. He helped coordinate and choreograph some of the matches for the Iron Claw movie, which we did buy. We do plan to watch that. So yeah, I love Chavo. Known women respect her. Greg Valentine. If you get it, you get it. Pass the fucking potatoes. You always make my day, Scott. I can make more than that, sweetie. I've had a lot going on recently. All right. Yes, I know. I'm hairy in the right places, I suppose. Something I didn't think I typed today. I don't run, but you can come sit. Never mind. If you meant the actual FBI, that would probably be a question for me instead of Scott. That's true. Yes. Oh, goodness. Midnight, you a mad chick magnet. You just earned, hold on, I can't type now because of Scott. What's wrong, baby? You doing okay? You need Mr. Scott to make you feel good tonight. That's why I'm here, darling. You just relax. It's going to be all right. Sorry, was that kind of silly? I didn't mean to be. Brodus Clay, fuck him. Tyrus. Oh, my God. Embarrassing. Dude, you want to go on Fox News and get over, go right ahead. I ain't going to hate on you. But the minute they put the NWA title on him, that belt meant absolutely nothing. And it meant nothing before that anyway. Well, like, Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on? I don't know. Finish your thought, Captain. Yes, please. That's okay. I'll get you back. Oh, you will, baby. Scott Steiner, aka the best math professor ever. I much preferred Scott Steiner when he was a tag wrestler with Rick. The big bad booty daddy thing was just so like, so forced. He didn't mean it. He didn't have that. I'm sorry, he just didn't. There, see, don't start something you're not prepared to finish, sweetie. Oh yeah. See, Captain Panda and I, we've had the little back and forth too. She stuck her tongue out at me, and I told her, "Don't stick that tongue out unless you plan to use it." The FBI actually had a beef with my mother back during the Civil War, during the Cold War, not the Civil War. Jesus. Oh, Captain, I believe you started it. Ooh. Shots fired. Vince Russo, bro. You have to give Vince Russo credit for trying to make things more modern during that time. You have to give him credit for that because he was part of that process. It's just that, he overdid it and thought he was brilliant and thought everything he did was great. So, Name? Austin Danger Powers. Sex? Yes, please. No, I won't make anyone call me mommy without extensive negotiations first. Imitate Scott Sire saying fat asses. My parents were once almost killed by the IRA. Damn. That's a funny one, but I hear you. Chaz, aka Headbanger Mosh. Oh, Beaver Cleavage. Yeah. There's a guy who got dealt a raw frickin' deal in WWE. The tag team he had with D'Lo Brown was going places. That was doing good stuff. People were liking what they were doing. I definitely enjoyed them as a tag team. And then they put him with Tiger Ali Singh and put him in different outfits and just completely ruined anything they had. You've never seen any of the Austin Powers movies, really? Well, I do recommend at least the first one. Watch that one. My mom was a hippie and went to Cuba, which was a big no-no. She was cutting sugarcane with the commies. Oh. See, if I say, yeah, baby, groovy, I just sound like a weird Austin Powers. There, yeah. If anybody could say it midnight, you would be able to do it. You liked all of them. Speaking of which, Tiger Ali sang. Nice guy, but he's the shits. Dr. Evil is everything. It was the very first International Women's Day. Oh, how about that, huh? Mustafa Ali, great talent. I'm not sure what he's in TNA now, isn't he? Is he X Division champion or something like that? My boss says his fiance never saw them and she liked them and wanted to watch them again. My dad has seen at least one of them, but I haven't. New Japan. As a whole, I mean, New Japan was one of it was a game changer for Japanese wrestling when Inoki and Baba broke off from Ricky Dozan and that whole thing. From Ricky Dozan. And just, Inoki started this whole new movement of pro wrestling that we would see carry on to this day. You want to try that again? Dear Grab's wooden spoon. You had a wooden spoon in your house too? My mother had a wooden spoon. Better be careful, Scott, doing voices like that. Or what are you going to do about it? Starlight Kid. I don't know that one. I meant Ali is in New Japan. I think he's in New Japan. My bad. Okay. Your mom does too? Yep. I try to talk like an American, but I sound like I'm from Deliverance. To be fair, Midnight, there are Americans who sound like that. So it would not be, offensive to do that. I think I literally know more about math than I know wrestling, which is insane. Remember, this chat here, we talk about everything. Her own grandfather was not allowed to get a citizenship due to his socialist past, remained a registered alien for the rest of his life. Wow. A real socialist, not like the fake socialist they talk about now on television. Yeah, I don't remember that movie either. Yes, but I do keep the wooden spoons in the kitchen. There you go. As well as other places. But would you believe me if I said the first place I saw Bruce Campbell and recognized him was Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2? Was he in Spider-Man 2? I know he was in the first one. Jake Roberts, one of my biggest influences, one of the best talkers in the business, knows ring psychology probably better than anyone these days, and knew when to do something and why to do something and make sure there was no wasted movement. Everything we know about Jake outside of wrestling is a nightmare. We understand that. And I'm particularly happy to say that Jake is still alive. Everything he's gone through in his life. But in the ring, one of the best. If I go up to an American girl, you look pretty. He wasn't the second one. He was the guy that kept Peter out of the theaters. Oh, you're right. Thank you. I forgot about that. Yes. And he's a huge Alice Cooper fan, right? Well, he just loved music from the 60s and 70s, and Alice Cooper was in there too. I was joking, but you can whack me with the spoon if you want. So we see who the sub is in that relationship. It's worse than you can imagine. Yeah, I'm shocked Jake is still with us too. See, Rachel, anytime. There you go. That's flirting. No, you say you sure do got a purty mouth. Very funny, Scott. I'm telling the truth. From 9902, Jake was a mess. Yes. Do you know the band Lordy? Yes, I do. Hard Rock Hallelujah. And I did a reaction to a video of theirs, but it got blocked. I could not tell you the name of the song. I don't remember. Rachel, I hit back just so you know. See? Flirting. Yes, he wasn't. He's the ring announcer. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's the ring announcer in the matches where they bring out the human spider. That's all you got? The Spider-Man. He goes to wrestle Randy Savage. Bonesaw's ready. Oh, you just won me over. See, look at the connections we're making in the chat. I love it. No, I'm just making a statement. No, you're also flirting. See, it's all about context. Context, people. When do we get to request reactions again? You can't. That was a one-time thing for the members during May. You can always donate, and you can get a reaction from that. I probably should. I'm not saying I'm going to do this officially, but I probably should, for members, give them a discount. Don't you think? Don't you think that would be nice? But again, maybe not. You can't tell in this context. I can up here. It's my chat. It's my channel. I can make the context to be what it is. Well, Min, I always wanted to visit London. You can't hit back if I break out certain safety apparatus. See, there you go. Is that flirting or domestic violence? Context, people. Every time I hear a banjo, I think, oh, Iwa. Raven, another brilliant mind. Brilliant mind for the business. You are still here. Are you home already? Did you eat at Olive Garden already and that's it? Dude, what the hell? I guess they weren't that busy. Love Raven, great talker, great storyteller. Scotty doesn't know when to shut up sometimes. I've met him. Cool dude. Had his problems too. But yeah, I stole a lot from Raven too. See how shitty my flirt talk is? Is that how it works? Can you feel the love tonight? I'm back. I brought coffee and snacks. Oh, she got snacks. That worked for me. I want to go Hawaii. Boom, made a connection. Everyone in ECW had problems. Not everybody. Lance Storm didn't. Well, I'm originally from the South, the deep South, yes. Georgia? Is that Georgia you're from? Snacks for us all? I need to watch Lion King now. Lady Ariana's got snacks for all of us, if you know what I'm talking about. That's flirting. Well, you see, when two people like each other very much and have certain interests that, all right, that's enough, Captain. No, I'm kidding. I might just to spite you. Flirting. Okay. No, I'm still at the restaurant. Laura and her friends are about as boring as you are. Jesus. There's more action going on in this chat right now than there is at your dinner table. I guarantee that. WCW is the one that had the problems. They all had problems. Excellent. I do enjoy a Southern accent. Check out the connections we are making here tonight. Why, yes, you is correct. I must like ghetto taught you. Oh, she ghetto, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Storm promised not having a personality. So that's the thing. That's not true. He had a personality. It was just very dry. And now, if you listen to some of the stuff that happens nowadays, he's a funny son of a bitch. He's got some funny stories. Okay, I'll tone it down. Save it for tomorrow, sweetheart. Best of both worlds. It's all good. It's all good. We don't judge. Now I got the Van Halen song in my head. Got me the best of both worlds. Midnight, yeah, sure. Potato chips with pizza flavored and some cheese. What? Mini salami. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. What is happening here? Jeez. It's all Gucci. Gucci coochie. What? There's more action in there than in my bedroom. Wait, did I just say that out loud? Well, shit. You said the inside thing on the outside. I'm getting me a ticket to Hawaii. There you go. Well, I had dinner now, so she's hungry now. There you go. But I promise that I bring her happy wife, happy life. Stop saying that, please. Okay. That's one thing I have a pet peeve with. The happy wife, happy life. Okay. Sorry to say this. It's not always about the wife. Okay. How about happy spouse, happy house? Because sometimes there's more than one wife, and sometimes there isn't a wife. Okay. You're welcome. Yo, Dingalingus from West Coast. What's up, legend? How you doing? Where you been? Oh, wonderful. That'll do nicely. It's not always about you. All right, go to Midnight Guilty Pleasure Snack. Preach, brother. Hawaii has too many volcanoes for me. I'll only allow the one volcano in the Netherlands because it's been dead for so long and somewhere under the sea. Nah, happy spouse, please. Broke your big toe. What the hell you doing, man? You kicking the drum around or something like that? You busted your foot and trying to do that? I just say that out of habit because what I grew up hearing. Nothing beats the snacks at 3:30. That's right. I can imagine a snack I'd love at 3:30. Me and my nephew, we had Burger King. It was the Bacon King burger. It was delicious. But we'll be different for midnight. Tell us how you really feel, Scott. Although I agree. Thank you. It's just, it's an old parent, old saying that just doesn't need to be said anymore. That's true. Got any popcorn by any chance? I wish I had some popcorn. If things are going to go NSFW, I can take a hit and leave. Are you at work right now? Yes. What do a gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. Yes, I know that one. Oh, you got the weekends off. Good. I meant, what is your go-to guilty pleasure snack in the middle of the night? I only have chips. Sad. I don't really have one myself. I'm never up in the middle of the night. So for you, anything. I always aim to please. That's a good girl. It's getting hot in here. I'm needing to cool down. Hubba hubba. Or perhaps we can say it like this. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm needing to cool down. Hubba hubba. It's almost like a Roger Moore type accent. Thoughts on Jabba the Hutt? Fat slob. Glad Leia choked out that worm in that bikini. My go-to snack is whatever the heck I find in the fridge. Sure, I have some popcorn, cheese, and ham flavor. Wow. Now we know it's Friday. You know what that means. What that means? Flirting stream. That's right. What's up? I love not safe for work photo generated Debbie Ryan photos. Well, it's got the one-track mind. You sound exactly like me if I was king. I'm one of those that's standing with the fridge door open, eating shredded cheese straight out of the bag. Gotcha. Austin Powers in the back of my head. Ari, shower time? Is it shower time? Someone going to take a shower tonight? Flirting stream for some, junk food stream for me. There you go. That's fine. Whatever turns you on, it's okay. Did anyone say cheese? That makes Dutchy happy. Shower at 3:30 a.m. Better be good cheese. What's that smell? It's either bad meat or good cheese. Now you're really talking. Whoa. Well, I guess if you want to, Sharon might wake me up. There you go. There you go. I'm a cheese snob for sure. I'm going to need a shower after this. So am I, actually. So, yeah, it's okay. Top 5 misunderstood horror movies ever made. You'd love The Netherlands, yes. I remember in this, I don't touch that Grecian urn. What's a Grecian urn? Probably more than we do. Do you have any good cheese where you live? Here in Vermont, they're very big on cheese making. Cabot is a big seller here. So yeah, that's craft beers, cheese, maple products are huge, and of course in Vermont. So those are some of the bigger things that they sell here. I've been known to wake things up. I'm sure you have. Got all hyped by all the food talk. Just the food talk? My flirt talk is horribly cringe. I feel that. Okay, my chicken parmesan and my spaghetti meatballs. Are you still talking to Liz? And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, well, enjoy that chicken parm. The chicken parm and spaghetti at Olive Garden is good. So that I can definitely confirm that. Get yourself some tiramisu or some cannolis. Get it from me, man, please. You're all making me hungry. I prefer Gruyere myself. Might just be a bias from my French heritage. We know how Flirt with Midnight. Just keep describing all the snacks you're having and offer him some. There you go. What are you eating right now? Food got me all hot and bothered. Thoughts on Ed Ferrara? Total hanger-on. Absolutely, it brings nothing to the business. Brings nothing to the table. Ed Ferrara was just a freaking waste of time. We don't really have any good local cheese, but we have some great specialty shops that import. Very dangerous for my wallet, I'm sure. Then again, living with a toddler, confusion comes with the territory. That's true. There was a phone text line that never went anywhere. Hello? Hi. What are you eating right now? A donut? Really? Is there anything inside it? Yeah, there's something inside it. What is it? Way ahead of you on that one? Sweet. Chow down. I'm not that easily won over. Pours and folds arms. I've been sitting here all this time and I've yet to play with my stick for you all. We have Italian food shops in Prague, super expensive, but they have the best, well, everything. Of course they do. You need a juice box. And I know Panda, being a Southern woman, would have the most delicate, smooth delivery with that line. Captain Panda, what is your opinion on boiled peanuts? Don't tease me. Too late. Said no one ever. Thoughts on Mike Awesome? Mike, again, a great big man. Wasn't necessarily a great worker per se, because he didn't really have great matches with everyone, unless you were just going to be put through 10,000 tables like he did to Spike Dudley. And Mike was not a good talker, but he had a presence about him. The matches he had with Masato Tanaka, of course, are legendary. So, what is even the hell anymore? I'm watching a lot of videos by that Honest Guide review channel or something. That guy that lives there, it seems the prices are a thing you should really be aware of. This and scams. I'm bloody hungry now. I'll get back to you on that, Midnight. Blimey, Governor. How are you? Good to see you. Boiled peanuts are surprisingly refreshing. Okay, I've never had them. I know that is a southern snack of southern food. Takes a long time to prepare them. Thanks to my my Good Eats knowledge with the almighty Alton Brown. Unless everyone present is invited. I'll be right back. Going to poke my head in and check out my demon child. There you go. Heard Mike Awesome was a nice guy. Never met him, so I can't say. Well, we're going on 2 hours and 20 minutes, so today's going to be a 6-hour stream, but we're up there. And another reminder, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central, Captain Panda, right there in the chat, will be on this channel with me as we will be having a jabber session on here. That match with Tanaka, One Night Stand 05 is sort of uncomfortable for the chair shots and some comments from Joey Styles, yes. Well, this is no scams, just high-quality products for rich people. Bless your heart is a Southern thing, yes. Mm-hmm. It's a subtle insult. What day is it? Rich people have to go somewhere too, I guess. Now, now look, we have rules about that sort of thing. Consent is important. I was another tab checking something. I could say that in an American accent, that's about it, but I'll get my ass beat. I'm not going to go 6 hours. No. Yes, it is, but it is never a compliment. See, confirmed. Drummer's off the couch. Yes. Yeah, remember you finally got him out of there last week, 2 weeks ago? What time is it there? That was 9:45. Okay. No, we did not have a chair dance yet. Doesn't mean we're going to, but no, there has not been a chair dance. You could watch the stick dance. How about that? Another match that was a bit uncomfortable for me was Jarrett versus Awesome in a bunkhouse match in WCW 2000, where there was a noose involved. I got you, Midnight. Nobody messed with my Pete's. And will there be any? We'll see. Wasn't planning on it, but a friend I would have never expected to invited me to go see Wasp in December on Friday the 13th. Wow. Neither is, you're just a little ray of sunshine, aren't you? Sally showed up at the bingo hall last night, drunk as hell, bless her heart. A few, I need all the help I can get. They're going to play the first album in its entirety, then a second set. Damn, why don't they just play the first half? That's all that's good. Why the hell do you want me to dance? Why? Wasp is going to be touring near me in November, and I'm thinking about going. Go for it, boss. Over here, we just say, you dopey bloody plunked. How about you Randy Scouse git? Well, bless his little pointed head. Plunker. Okay. It happened once. Let's make it happen again. What is this obsession with getting me to dance? What is this? Your biscuits aren't cooked all the way through, are they? I love that one. The bigger question is, why wouldn't we want you to dance? Exactly. Chair Dancer was mentioned, so I ran with it. It's the 40th anniversary of their self-titled album, which I will not be talking about. Why? Because Blackie Lawless can kiss my ass. Because we like it. And the question is, why? Roy did it to us, now everyone must dance. Yes, that's true. And he creates the beats to do a dance too. I cannot create beats here. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Anytime anybody says that, that instantly goes off in my head. I agree. Blackie is a douche cannoli, but I still like the music. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like some of Wasp's songs. I don't think they ever made a great album per se. Not that I listened to them all, but the ones I did listen to, they're like good song, filler, 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 filler. You were on coke when you did that. You were on coke when you did that. That's a good song. That's a good song. End of album. I think everything just pre-recorded, guys. If he isn't going to dance, we know this is fake recording. Yes, I am so damn good. I figured out everything that everyone's going to say. I can do a chair dance. No one can see me. Mwahaha. You don't need a best just sex appeal. Well, that's not here. Midnight, do it. How's he going to prove he did it? That sounded bad. Bigger thing is that by playing the entire first album, they finally changed the set list up for the first time in 20 years. Thrash or trash, Bruce Springsteen or Rick Springfield? I only liked a couple of Rick Springfield songs. I wouldn't really thrash either one of them, honestly. So of those two, though, I'll go Bruce Springsteen. Thoughts on Jamie Noble? His brief run in Ring of Honor was really good. That was what really broke Roderick Strong out, because Jamie Noble really took him under his wing. They had some great matches when he was finishing up. I don't like either personally. Yep. And Jamie had a great character in WWE that, he just did the typical wrestling Southern hick stereotype. So, yeah, but still good worker in the ring. He freaking made Sheamus when he took that power bomb on the floor there. That was his last match, I think. I do highly recommend the Crimson Idol album, though. My favorite concept album. Yeah. I mean, overall, good. But the images in my head going to be funny for sure. He probably trips and falls taking the chair with him or something. I danced that chair so good, proposed to me. Tremendous. Where he won by extension won the right to sleep with Tori Wilson. That power bomb, yes, he took. Yep. You said some, and my mind filled with body once told me the world is going to roll. What? It's going to roll me. You do insist on that shower, I see. The lyrics by All Stars. No, Latias, I still have not listened to Within Temptation. Sorry. Oh, Smash Mouth. Okay. Granted, hard not to get Blackie the douche out of your head. That's true. I can't stand Blackie. Midnight getting me all hot and bothered. Midnight's doing the deal, man. He's getting stuff done. Hey, now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey, now, you're a rock star. Nydia Noble, Billy, and Tori and Bet. Yes, okay. Now I remember that finish. Yeah. Aw, shucks. Roy going live in 9 minutes. What did I say? What did I say? Don't make me break the bank. Get you react to the good stuff. Well, I think if Roy is going to go live, that's going to be my cue to get out of here. Let's confirm this. I was saying earlier, I figured sometime this weekend he was going to go live. Yep, there it is. Yep, Rave Roy, but different. Ooh, this should be interesting. See, Ari, it all worked out. A Terminator photo, jeez, one track mind. Well, this has certainly been an intriguing, interesting, and hot under the collar edition of It's Friday Night with Mr. Scott. So, one more reminder, everybody, tomorrow, not Sunday, not Monday, tomorrow, on here with me will be Panda Bear. We're going to have ourselves a jabber session. Don't know what we're going to talk about, but there's all different kinds of stuff we can get into: food, movies, music. We're both music brats, so music department brats, so we'll probably have a lot to talk about that. I'm really looking forward to it. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 o'clock on the West Coast, and wherever else it may be around the world. So please be here tomorrow. Hang out with us in the chat. Feed us ideas. Feed us questions that you might have for us. I'm really looking forward to it. And I did put her link in the chat. Let me see if I can find it again, because I'm always so well prepared. There is Panda's YouTube channel. Please go there and subscribe. Check out her content. Check out her videos. Like them, comment on them, do all that fun stuff. Scott and Stream has been fun. Midnight, have a great one. See you all next stream. Ivawani, I love you, girl. It's great to see you. Lady Ariana, see you in the chat. Thank you again for the donation. And when do I get to be a guest? You actually want to come on here? You actually want to talk to Mr. Dinglehorn? Just subscribe. Thank you, Ivalani. Very nice. Me too. There you go. I did. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes. Show some support. That'd be great. I want to talk to you about the things. All the things. Yes, thank you all out there for going to the channel and hitting the subscribe button, do all that stuff. Midnight Flyer, thank you, my friend, for stopping in. It was a lot of fun tonight. Everyone had a lot of fun flirting and playing around with each other. That's what it's all about. It's all in good fun. We're all here to have a good time. Mr. Dingle Dong, get it right. And yes, all right, we will plan on that sometime in the future. Always nice here. Latias, you be safe, my friend. Good to see you. If you'll have me, I'd be glad to hop in a chat with you. Everyone wants to talk to me now all of a sudden. And with that, tomorrow, 4 o'clock, please be back here. I'm going to go hang out in the chat with Roy and the crew. It says 10 o'clock, but we know it's really going to be closer to 10:30. So I thank you guys again for hanging out with me tonight. This was a lot of fun. Everyone be safe out there. Hope you have a great weekend. You really upped my spirits today, guys, and I needed it bad. So horns high to you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Yes, you have a true track record of being entertaining. So yeah, we'll work that out. Be safe, everybody. Good journey to you.